4 videos, 6 million plus views, and hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Saqlain Khan has cracked the YouTube code with just a few uploads. But how?
What secret formula has this seemingly unknown YouTuber discovered that others are desperately searching for?
Today, we're breaking down how Saqlain Khan went from zero to viral in record time with only 4 videos, and how you can apply his methods to your own YouTube journey.
But before we start, let me ask you this. How would it feel to discover the exact formula to make your content explode online? Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll know Saqlain Khan's secret formula for success and maybe even your own path to YouTube stardom.
But first, let me ask you, what would it mean for you to gain hundreds of thousands of subscribers seemingly overnight? The truth is, you're closer than you think, and Saqlain's story proves it. Stay with me, because by the end, you'll know the blueprint to turn your YouTube channel into a viral success.
Point 1. The humble beginnings.
Saqlain Khan didn't start out as a YouTube mastermind. In fact, his journey began quite humbly. At just 16 years old, he launched his YouTube channel, Concept Era, with a focus on educational content for students. He joined on the 26th of March, 2020.
In 2020, Saqlain uploaded his first video. It was far from perfect. The lighting wasn't great, the editing was rough, and his delivery was shaky. Like most beginners, he didn't have a massive following. He was just a teenager, hoping to help others with their studies while also dreaming of making it big on the platform. And here's the kicker. His early content didn't get much traction.
Let's be honest here. If we were in his shoes uploading video after video with little to no views, how many of us would have thrown in the towel? It's easy to feel discouraged when the algorithm doesn't seem to favor us.
But Saqlain, he had something most people don't: relentless persistence. He kept at it. Over the span of 2 years, he uploaded more than 170 videos, honing his skills, improving his content, and slowly growing his confidence.
Besides the lack of instant success, Saqlain's consistency was building something bigger than just views. It was building a foundation, and that foundation was important for what was about to come next.
Now here's where things take an unexpected turn: the viral launch. While most people would have quit, Saqlain Khan kept pushing forward, and in April 2024, everything changed. He launched a brand new channel, leaving behind the struggles of his past videos. And this time, he was armed with 2 key elements: experience and a well-researched strategy.
On 30 April 2024, Saqlain uploaded a 19-minute documentary-style video titled "Why 99.6% of You Will Never Be Rich." In this video, he explored the challenges students face in the education system: the stress, the pressure, the hurdles.
This wasn't just another how-to video, it was a story. It was emotional, and it struck a chord with viewers.
The first day, his video got around 150 views. Nothing amazing, but by day 3, things started to shift. By day 4, his video shot up to 22,000 views, and so far, it has received 4 million views.
What made this video go viral? It wasn't luck. Saqlain had tapped into something deeply emotional, a universal struggle that resonated with his audience. He wasn't just teaching anymore. He was speaking to the hearts of young students everywhere who felt the weight of academic pressure.
Here's a quick insight. YouTube's algorithm loves engagement. Videos that make people feel something, whether it's excitement, fear, anger, or empathy, tend to get shared. Saqlain's video did exactly that. It wasn't just about education, it was about the emotional roller coaster students experience, and that's why it went viral.
Now pause for a second. When was the last time you watched a YouTube video that actually moved you emotionally? That's the power Saqlain tapped into, and it's a lesson we can all learn from.
Point 3. The second strike. Just when you thought Saqlain Khan's first viral hit was a fluke, he came back stronger with a second video that took things to an entirely new level, titled "The Side Factory: How Genius Are Killing Students."
This video wasn't just a casual commentary, it was a bold, thought-provoking look at one of the most serious issues students face today: the overwhelming academic pressure that drives some to take their own lives.
Let's pause for a moment. Can you imagine the courage it took to create content like this? Most creators stick to safe topics, but Saqlain wasn't afraid to push the envelope.
He knew his audience of students who felt trapped in a system that demanded perfection, and he used that to create a message that was not only powerful but necessary.
In this video, Saqlain shared real stories of students who had taken drastic measures after failing exams. He highlighted the toxic culture of genius worship and how it destroys lives.
In less than 2 months, the Factory had nearly 1 million views. It sparked conversations, debates, and an outpouring of comments from students who related to the pressure and pain.
Once again, Saqlain had hit a nerve, and this was no accident. He had studied the YouTube landscape, and he knew that the topics with the most impact weren't always the safest. They were the ones that needed to be talked about.
Now let me ask you, how far would you be willing to go to make an impact with your content? Would you risk talking about topics that others shy away from?
Point number 4. Wealth from nothing. After 2 viral hits, Saqlain Khan could have easily stayed in his lane, focusing only on educational content, but instead, he did something unexpected.
He branched out. His third video, titled How to Build Wealth from Nothing, took on a completely different subject: personal finance.
Now, why would an educational YouTuber suddenly start talking about wealth? Because Saqlain understood something fundamental about his audience. They were young, ambitious, and looking for ways to improve their lives beyond just academics. He tapped into another universal desire: the need for financial independence.
In this video, Saqlain shared his insights on how young people could start building wealth from scratch, even if they had no prior experience or resources. He broke down complex financial concepts into simple, actionable steps, making it easy for his audience to follow along.
The video resonated deeply with viewers, especially those struggling with the idea of being trapped in the traditional 9-to-5 grind. Saqlain's message was clear: you don't need to come from money to make money.
His video was filled with practical advice, and once again, the algorithm took notice. Within weeks, this video had garnered close to 1 million views.
But here's the best part. Saqlain wasn't done yet. His next move would be the one that really set him apart.
Point 5, the final piece of the puzzle. Saqlain's fourth and most recent video was a documentary titled The Brutal Story of Partition. In this 1-hour video, Saqlain explained how the partition of India in 1947 is one of the most significant and tragic events in modern history, splitting the Indian subcontinent into India and Pakistan.
This video was different from his previous ones, not just in content, but in the way it connected emotionally with the audience.
He shared stories of individuals who had found success in creative and entrepreneurial fields despite having poor academic records. By presenting these alternatives, he gave his audience hope and empowered them to redefine what success means to them personally.
The video quickly went viral, amassing over 200,000 views within its first month. Comments poured in from viewers expressing how the video had opened their eyes to new possibilities. For many, it was the validation they needed to take control of their own futures. They didn't have to be trapped in the rigid educational structure anymore. They could carve their own path.
This video was the perfect conclusion to Saqlain's series of content. It was about taking back control of your life. It combined all the elements that had made his previous videos so successful.
Once again, Saqlain resonated with his audience by tackling the broader themes of self-determination and empowerment.
Point number 6, the secret strategy behind his success. So what exactly made Saqlain Khan's YouTube strategy so successful? How did he manage to go from a relatively unknown creator to a viral sensation with just 4 videos? The answer lies in a few key factors that set him apart from other creators. First, he identified a clear audience. From the very beginning, Saqlain knew who he was talking to: students, young adults, and those struggling with academic and financial pressure. His content wasn't aimed at a broad, generic audience. It was laser-focused on a specific demographic. He knew the pain points of his viewers because he had experienced them himself, and that authenticity came through in every video he made.
Second, he mastered storytelling. While most YouTubers are focused on tutorials, tips, and tricks, Saqlain told stories. He didn't just give advice, he painted a picture of what it's like to be a student in today's hyper-competitive world. He tapped into emotions, stress, anxiety, and then offered solutions. This narrative-driven approach is one of the reasons his videos performed so well. They weren't just educational, they were deeply engaging.
Third, he wasn't afraid to address controversial topics. Saqlain wasn't just teaching math or science. He was talking about mental health, student suicide, and the flaws in the education system. These are topics that many creators shy away from because they're seen as risky or too serious for entertainment platforms like YouTube. But Saqlain knew that these were the conversations his audience needed to hear, and he didn't hold back.
Finally, he focused on long-term value over quick wins. Instead of chasing trends or creating clickbait content, Saqlain focused on evergreen topics and issues that would be just as relevant 5 years from now as they are today. This strategic decision ensured that his videos continued to generate views long after they were uploaded. By creating content with lasting value, Saqlain built a channel that's not just viral for a moment, but poised for sustainable growth.
Saqlain Khan's rise to YouTube stardom wasn't an accident. It was the result of hard work, strategic thinking, and an unwavering commitment to his audience. With only this achievement, he was able to capture the attention of millions of viewers and make a lasting impact.
And you know what? This is just the beginning. If there's one thing we can take away from Saqlain's story, it's this. No matter where you begin or how many challenges you face, success is within reach if you stay authentic to your message and connect with the people who need to hear it. Saqlain's journey shows that with the right mindset and determination, anyone can rise above the noise and create something meaningful.
So what's your story? What message do you have to share with the world? If Saqlain Khan's journey has taught us anything, it's that your voice matters. You just have to find the courage to share it.
Thank you for watching. Let us know in the comments, what's the biggest lesson you've learned from Saqlain's story? And if you want more content like this, click on the notification bell so you never miss an upload.